All right. Let's see how this goes. Okay. 256, I don't have to worry about dying. What the hell? Definitely enjoying this weapon more than the double blade now. Double blade's nice and fast, but this one is just too good. Oh yeah, I was gonna check and see if we get more than one of the crazy smithing stones. Oh shit! Please don't throw me off the edge. Oh, thank God. Perfect. Whoa. Okay, that's... everything in this area. I hate them. Very annoying style of enemy. Extremely. Where I came in, or am I tripping out? No, this is a new area, okay. Perfumers. Great. Zombies, rot zombies, that's cool. I used to be really good without locking on. Hey, Dark Spectre, how's it going? I used to be really good without locking on, but now I've become dependent on it. I find that I get into trouble when I do it now. Come on, guy. Stupid zombies. Okay, we got perfumers one direction. Ooh. What was that sound? Somebody else out there?
What sound?
More fucking zombies. Oh, it's just zombies. Scarlet rot zombies. They're great. Oh, fuck. They're actually fine. If you have a quick weapon like yours, I'm sure you'll make quick work out of them.
Possibly. You're also like 20 levels ahead of where I am. Yeah, I'm only 106. You're like 129, right?
You should be fine, though. As long as your weapon's leveled up to, like, the maximum. What do you need for your weapon? Is it... What's it at?
Moonbill plus 9.
Oh, +9.
Yeah,
You need the somber stones, right?
I think so, yeah.
I know exactly where you can get the best somber stone in the game.
No, I need the one that's elevated beyond the Somber Stone, I think.
No, but the best one. The best one in that tier is in that area.
Yeah, but didn't you have to complete this before you found it?
Say again?
Didn't you have to like complete this area with all the candles before finding it?
No, I found it before. I found it when we were playing last week. If you look up my map on my stream in a couple seconds, you'll see I'm pointing at the castle where you are. Then the other place is more north of there, outside of this castle.
I'm trying this again. I'll check it in a second.
Yeah, sorry. Let me know when you're ready and I'll point you in that direction. I think it might be high time that we get you some weapon upgrades and focus on that.
Well, yeah, because if I don't have any good weapons or good armor, I'm just going to keep getting dummied.
Yeah.
That's what's pissing me off about this area with these fucking archers, because when they just rapid fire me, it's just like, boom, there goes like 50 to 75% of my health.
Oh yeah,
like I'm fucked.
they were wrecking my armor too. It's not so much the armor, I think, that you're worried about, it's more the damage output that you need. I know that they are wrecking you for sure, but like it's just like the way that the game scales armor. It's not that big of a difference, but
well, no, and I get that. The game definitely is that if you go somewhere and you're getting your ass whipped, then you're obviously not strong enough to be in that area, so fuck off. Come back and do it fucking later.
yeah.
That's always been the way to approach fucking Souls games from what I've been told. I don't know, it's the only one that I've ever played. Not the right fucking way.
Oh my god. The clan members are coming after me, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Jeez.
No, you uninstall the Souls game, never played it again. Best approach. Oh, what up, dudes?
I thought these were perfumers, but they're not.
Wow. Didn't even hit her, really?
I forgot that your weapon uses a different stone than mine. That's the whole reason why I found mine today, but yours I found last time. Booba doesn't play Souls games for a reason. Dark Spectre says the point we're at, levels don't really matter that much. Yeah. Basically, at the end of a Souls game, everything kind of like peaks.
That sounds like a nice way of saying skill issue.
Oh, I didn't think about that. But it is definitely like
That's all good. Dark Spectre.
it's
I got the fucking candle though, so.
nice, man. Good job. Congrats.
But yeah, the seal was broken in town. Good. Get me the fuck out of there.
It'll actually take you out of that zone too.
Archer is shot like Katniss Everdeen. Yeah, well, she died like one now too. Hunger Games. Oh.
Poopa's got skills but lacking in patience. Yeah. 3-year-old child, work in IT, 5 seconds away from destroying half the country. Caffeine and hatred. I thought that said cocaine. I was like, whoa. No, caffeine. Caffeine.
Oh god, it goes to like one of the actual like jumps. Okay. Travel to another location. I hate it when I break the seal, but in this case, it's a good thing. GG, JDK, GG. Haha. Malik was hit. I'll get tree. Oh, and then there's these little dudes again.
Yeah.
Play.
These things give you lots of
That's
souls.
gotta be fungus.
If you're worried about getting a few levels, just like
think of 100 biddies.
be patient in this zone and just get it. And if you get close to a level because you know how much you need, then just head back to the site of grace and kill a couple more, respawn them. That's what I did. But if you want the somber stone, the smithing stone that you need, the legendary one, it's back where you just left and a little bit more north, and you can finish off the quest with the girl with the wolf that was like dying on the ground.
Hey, fungus. How's your night going, man?
Which way am I going now? Scary thing about this game is I don't actually know where you fight Melania, so I'm scared that I'm gonna wander in on it. Like, just...
It's like some type of pond shit, so...
It's a pond, okay.
This reminds me of Final Fantasy IX.
It makes me think of, there's another, like, foresty zone in Final Fantasy 13, too. It makes me think of that place.
Oh no!
Oh no.
finished watching Studio Ghibli's new movie, The Boy and the Heron, just getting settled in now. Nice. You talking about the Leafa tree? I think so.
Isn't it Ifa tree? Ifa tree?
I don't know.
I think it's Ifa. I-I-F-A. That boss at the bottom is cool. The like undead dude who like you can kill.
Sacramental Bud. I got some weed.
Hell yeah. JDK's hitting the Sacramental Bud.
I ain't hitting it. I got it though.
Just in case. Carrying it just in case, right? Aifa. Yes. The font used is deceiving. Yes, that's what tricked me up when I was younger. Is like... The font is... Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, this is exactly where I didn't want to be. This boss is a pushover. Crazy hard to fight normally. Phoenix down him. He's dead. Yeah. Saw that coming. I didn't actually know that, and I would always fight him the hard way. I think when we recorded the podcast, that's when I found out about that. You brought it up. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. Thought I found a fourth site of grace, but it's actually just the second one again. Let's see.
Oh, you dead.
The president on the train.
And so am I. Fuck. Ah.
Oh shit. Dang, man. The president on the train in Final Fantasy VIII is one of those ones that I realized like you could just use a Phoenix down on.
Because they zombies.
Yeah, and later there's another boss when you're like trying to get into Esthar for the first time. Okay, this is obviously a boss zone here. Shit. Okay, well
I'm just saying my gameplay is stressing him out, so he's out. Hilarious.
Naruto, your souls are always dropped about 11 seconds behind where you died. So if you fall off a tree to your death, it's about 11 seconds, and then wherever he was standing 11 seconds prior to that, that's where they will be on the ground. At least that's how it's calculated in Dark Souls. It's fairly similar in this. JDK, here's another question for you. You've been using your runes that you've been picking up.
Oh, he just hurt himself. Have I been using my runes?
Yeah.
Probably not as often as I should be.
Because I bet those hero runes that you've been picking up in this kind of area would probably give you half a level just by using one, so...
Yeah. Just jokes, but I got some errands to do. Peace out, Fungus.
Yeah, there's... Dark Spectre really did not like Final Fantasy VIII. I don't know. I think I was at the perfect place in my life when that game came out. I just love it. I know it doesn't really end that well, but it's still just such a fun game.
That was the Access Final Fantasy for me. We talked about this.
Hey JDK, I just want to come in and say you got this, man. Don't worry about it. You got this. You're doing great.
Nice.
Keep it up, buddy. Keep it up. You got this. Have a good stream, buddy.
Emotional support.
Or like Poopa's bored and just chilling.
Dark Spectre, can I ask what you didn't like about it?
Surprised he didn't stay in Gaul. He could have if he wanted to.
Yeah.
I am not as frustrated now as I was like 30 minutes ago, Bubba.
Nice. Good.
I mean, with an invite like that, how do I not come back and at least say hi?
Junction system.
You gonna be ready for Wednesday?
Yeah.
Not talking to you, it's talking to DHR. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can put together a mod list.
Oh, not Loretta
And
again.
I'll work
Yeah.
with DHR and you.
Fuck.
Yeah, I always pick up a phone today so then I can do an off. It all goes. We can get a crew of 8 people and just some wild, wacky, great assets. Great assets.
Great assets.
Oh my god, wow.
Great assets.
That is
Nah, you'll be fine. If it makes you feel better, Souls games are my weakness, dude. I had the original Demon Souls on PS3. Day one. Didn't even know what it was. Bought it from Zellers.
How confusing would that have been?
Had no clue what it was. I played it for 3 hours, and somebody was begging to borrow it, saying, dude, I've driven 3 towns over to try to find a copy of this game. And I'm like, I will pay you to take it off my hands. I swear to God, I was so angry that game existed. Like, I didn't understand why the game was so hard. I thought I was just like, I had a glitch copy, or I was so bad at it. Turns out, no, I'm just fucking bad. I'm just bad.
My buddy did the same thing. He hated it. And then I convinced him to play Bloodborne with me. And he eventually liked it.
I did beat Bloodborne. When I worked for GameStop, I got a free copy of Bloodborne before it was even released.
Nice. That's
and
cool.
I did play through it, and I did enjoy Bloodborne, but only because the mechanics of that are more dodgy and less blocky.
Yeah. You can't. It's more aggro. You can't turtle.
Yeah. The only boss that gave me a lot of problems was Maria. I think I died on her like 50 times. I don't know why. I couldn't beat her. But everybody else, even like the Orphan of Kos in the series, I had no.
Even the Orphan of Kos never gave you problems.
No, I think I died on him about 10 times, and then I kind of figured out what I was supposed to do.
Nice.
It was Maria, like, I'll fully admit it, I think I found it like Maria 70, 80 times.
Wow, yeah.
I just couldn't beat Maria. I kept getting suckered into going aggro on her, and then she'd do her giant AoE attack and just kill me from it. Can you be friends on Discord? I mean, you could join the Discord, I'm in there often. I don't respond to one-on-one messages as much.
Come on. Oh shit.
I live vicariously in Souls games through people like
Warming
you.
stone. Let's go.
Watch YouTube.
Oh right, DHR. Back in the city.
Fuck you, Loretta. Go to hell.
Loretta.
Sorry?
Who's Loretta?
She's like a general on a horse that you fight earlier in the game as a spirit.
Oh, right.
And I just killed the real her. Thank you, Mimic's Tear.
Where are these motherfuckers shooting at me from? Over there, shit.
Holy shit, she gave me 250,000 souls. 2 whole levels. My God.
Oh,
What is that?
bye,
Soft
big
cap.
boy.
Soft cap
Envoy
on
crown.
strength.
Oh shit.
I'm in the Discord already. Well, I'm around. Ping me, whatever. I might respond. I work 40 hours a week with a fucking... sometimes what could be considered a rough gig, so
55.
don't be surprised if I don't respond right away.
Dappled, cured meat? What the fuck?
Boy, there sure were some good Black Friday deals in Canada on cell phones.
Are you trying to fuck with me right now? Don't even. Let me tell you about deals. So without doxing myself, let me just tell you, the frustrating thing about that is they'll put these deals in the system, which is great. We can work with them, whatever. And then as soon as the deal's over, they just completely strip it from the system. So if anything goes wrong with your deal, I can't replace it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, how do you want me to help this customer? Like, the system stripped their deal for no reason. I have to replace it. And they're like, oh, yeah, you're going to have to, like, dig into the IT of the system and, like, we got to get back-end support. And I'm like, really? Or you could just not remove it. It's that simple. You don't have to be a dick about it.
I remember having the exact same problems when I worked at a major ISP. So, same.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I work. I don't know. I won't dox myself, but
Yeah.
Obviously I work
You
for
really don't need to keep bleeding every time you say something with that, though. You know that, right?
Well, just in case you start like getting antsy, I'm just saying. So I
I'm
obviously
getting antsy. No, I don't really. I already know what to say and what not to say.
I work for a cell phone company. That's the best I'll give you. Chat, but
Sorry.
That hard of a guess in Canada, to be honest with you. But anyway.
There's
you got
like
about seven. You
seven?
got seven to
Yeah.
pick from. Yeah. I work for one of them, and I work for the back end.
Without doxing myself, let me turn my personal life into a game of Family Feud. Which
Hell
of the
yeah.
following is possibly the cell phone company that Pua works for?
Damn. Oh shit. This is cool.
Get away from me, ugly ass fucking. No! Oh, I should have taken the level up when I could have had the chance. No, I'm just-
Oh hell yeah, Fungus, let's go. Also, I gotta get on your Minecraft server. I don't know, I've been itching to play the Create mod lately, and I've almost been just playing it single player at this point. Yeah, cell phone companies in Canada are not that sweet, let me tell you. But yeah, I work for one of them, but I also work for the back end of it, so I do a lot of the behind the scenes work for it. So I'm not like a salesman or anything like that.
Sales is
Getting
awful.
more and oddly specific as time goes on.
Yeah.
Aw, dang, Fungus. Alright, I'll probably end up playing single player.
Oh no, what the fuck? Why did it what the fuck? I hate when it does this shit. When it changes away from my fucking katana and then I go to use it, it's like, oh, you're good fucking
God damn it.
Woohoo. No, bitch. You're gonna show me how the fuck you got stuck without using the goddamn sword. Fucking game.
Yo, Dizzy Pisces, thank you. Subscribe for 9 months. Thank you.
Heck yeah, get him, get him. I mean, I could see how this could be the Aoife tree. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
see it.
it's a tree.
Tree. Big tree.
Big tree.
Big tree.
This is like the lesser of two big trees in this game.
Oh, DHR, did I tell you? I'm going for the platinum trophy on FF10 to like just something to occupy my time, right?
Right,
I
yeah.
play it while I'm working sometimes even.
When it came out on Vita, I attempted that and I got bored.
Yeah.
Not to dox myself, but
Whatever. Doesn't dox me. I play it while I'm working. I don't give a shit. Come at me. But I'm sitting there, and I was like, so I get to the Thunder Plains, and I'm like, I'm gonna come back and do this trophy later because I know it's gonna be the hardest gatekeeping trophy in the game, hardest achievement. But I'm like, let's just for giggles, let's see if without using the exploit, how many lightning I can dodge in a row. You need 200. I got 6. That's like, fuck, I'm gonna be here forever.
Yeah. I can't believe
There's
I did that in like on the Vita. Just like chilling in my living room.
You're a god then, because I'm gonna use the exploit, which I know is low and dirty. There's a place you can go in the Thunder Plains where you can, every time you walk backwards and forwards, the lightning will strike at the exact same time, guaranteed, no matter what.
yes, mining. I'm killing dumb.
It's like a little pit, right?
Yeah.
I think I found that by mistake.
Yeah, you can just walk back and forth, and the lightning will guaranteed always hit at the exact same time.
Totally, yeah. I must have found that. 'Cause I remember there was something, I was like, this is actually not too bad, because I can pretty much guarantee it's going to attack at this time. And what really helped for me was the, oh, you were almost there, JDK.
What's this ass with Scarlet Rod to do? What the fuck?
There's a site of grace just down and to the left of that.
Yeah, I think I saw it there.
The Vita was really nice, I think, for doing it because the OLED was hooked directly up to the system. So whereas my HD TV at the time did not have very good feedback or like response timing, the Vita was like perfect for timing. So as soon as I saw that flash, I was able to react fast enough. The only problem was that you were just sitting around your house, and at that time I had a bunch of roommates, and somebody would talk to me, and everything would just, I'd just look away and die, and be like, ugh.
That last week, yeah.
But
yeah,
that OLED was the first OLED I ever experienced, so I loved the shit out of the Vita.
I had a Vita day one, which meant I had it a week early because I pre-ordered it.
Oh yeah.
I resold it. Like I don't know. The problem was after a year in North America, it had no games. In Japan, it had a ton of games.
Yeah.
But in North America, it just wasn't seeing any attention, and I got impatient. I have no interest in keeping this handheld, whatever.
I was the Sony PlayStation rep for this region when that came out, so I had to install them in all the major retailers.
Oh, fair.
It was a lot of fun.
I worked for EB Games for quite a while, and I remember all the Sony reps were trying to hype it up, and I was like, I mean, you need the games, man. Nobody wants them without games.
Yeah. You did have a fairly successful indie market, not to like overhype it, but like indie carried the life out of that thing until the Switch killed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that assessment for sure.
I was also like responsible for installing those stupid 3D TVs.
The simul views.
Yeah, that was so cool. We did that for we did that with GoldenEye on an emulator on PC, so that 2 players could see the top half and 2 players could see the bottom half. So you didn't have screen peeking because you all got to see your own version of the game.
Where's this site of grace, DHR?
Just drop down there where that little message was, and then there's a little spot down there.
Oh, thank God. Yes! Fuck you, Scarlet Rot.
Why summon when you can bonk with Eunice staff for 999,999?
I mean, you can, yeah. I don't have any of the celestial weapons yet. I just got to Mount Gagazet, okay? Chill.
That game... Okay, so my problem with the HD version is that all the international stuff is in it. And we talked about this in the podcast, but like the international stuff gatekeeps a lot of stuff. So if you do things in the wrong order, suddenly something you want to do is behind a super boss, and it just sucks. So
well, at least you can choose if you want to do the hard mode sphere grid. I will admit I did not choose the hard mode sphere grid.
I did. It's not hard. It's just like a different layout. It's just unique.
Yeah.
It doesn't have as high of a skills. It doesn't have as high of stats when it's maxed out, But it is just, I thought it was better for choice because you can literally make any character anything you want. Kind of like Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac system. Where
I heard in the international, like the upscale version, they fixed the license system a lot more though.
Yeah, they did the same thing in that. They fixed that game too.
Okay. Because I'll be honest with you, the license system when I was younger and picked up 12, I hated it.
Oh, it was
passion.
Junk. I think 12 is kind of very mid.
Okay, here's the thing about 12. 12 isn't mid, but if you play the game where Ash and the Knight are the main character,
I'll be right back.
Yep.
You'll feel better about it. But if you play the game as intended and pretend Vaughn is the main character, the game sucks. I don't care anyone says Vaughn is a bad character.
Vaughn was literally added in
Jord.
he was added in like production like later.
Oh.
Just because they wanted to compensate with a male character, and like he has
Mining already did it. My bad, Mining.
He has no purpose in that game. He's just there to be the fish out of water character, and he just sucks all the time.
Yeah, the thing is, every other character is interesting but him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, the story is good in that game. I just don't. It's the gameplay that kills me. I'm just like bored.
I love the fan service too. If you're really deep into the lore, it's technically 800 years after the events of Final Fantasy Tactics in the exact same world.
Yeah, Ivalice.
Oh, if they did an HD version of Tactics, you wouldn't see me for like 2 weeks.
Man, there's a really good, graphically amazing port of that game on iPad, but it has weird, fucked up touch controls and.
Well, you know that port is just the PSP version, right?
No. It's fixed. They HD textured all the maps and all the character art. They redrew it, and it's just wasted.
Have you seen the mod team that does voiceovers for the old Final Fantasies? They did the entire Final Fantasy VII original with voiceovers, and now they're doing FF9 with voiceovers.
Okay, we talked about that on the podcast, and I totally forgot. But now I'm like, I want to play it.
If you get the Steam version, yeah, it's a mod you can install.
Oh yeah,
and
it's a bunch of
semi-professional voice actors that are legitimately trying to do good voice acting, not just voicing.
It's awesome.
And it's what the project we're doing, and it's not bad. I watched a few streams of like the FF9 version. I'm like, yeah, I could play that.
What they need to do is have somebody actually go through and rip all of the HD sprites from the HD iPad version and then like compile a new build of the game that runs on emulator for the PS1, because the new sprites are perfect. Like they look exactly as you imagine they would look in HD. Just like, they're not like overdone. They're not imagining too much with the art that's there. It's really well done, and it sucks that it's just like stuck behind a touchscreen only interface.
Touchscreen only what face?
Interface.
Like a Surface tablet? What?
Yeah, iPad, iOS, and Android, I believe. Maybe not Android, but iOS for sure has an HD version of Final Fantasy Tactics, and nowhere else has it. But it has terrible touchscreen controls, and they haven't updated it in like 4 years, so it doesn't have controller support. Now that every game on iOS has controller support, Square has just not gone back to update that game. They probably will when they eventually decide to bring that version to Steam.
You thought you were picking Stormtrooper Death. That's funny.
Yeah, apparently the leaks, according to Square Enix, are the FF9 and FF10 remakes are in the works, but their crews are skeleton. Like, you won't see anything apparently of them for a while, and I'm like, I don't know how to believe that.
Final Fantasy 9 in 2029, let's go.
I believe it.
I'll hold my breath. The one thing though, like 9 remake, yes, but unpopular opinion, why does 10 need to be remade? I feel that game is kind of what it is, and like a remake of that would not do well.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to try and remake 10, 12, or 13, it just wouldn't make any sense to me. I don't think those games really need a remake, but I think 9 is the good cutoff, where like 8 and 9 could use a remake for sure. They do great.
if I was going to lead production on a Final Fantasy IX remake, and I had
a Blitzball game spin-off. Talk that shit.
Jord, I would kill for that. I have said that for 20 years. I would buy the shit out of a Blitzball spin-off, guaranteed.
Just a pure Blitzball game.
Just an action RPG Blitzball game. Let's go. Like a real-time Blitzball game. I'd be into it.
Dark Spectre loved Blitzball, he says. If I was in charge of a skeleton crew for remaking Final Fantasy IX, I would have that skeleton crew go through and produce the entire scenario exactly in a new engine so that we can add any assets that we want to it. So like you build the game in placeholders so that everything can be like tweaked from there.
Yeah.
And that's probably what they're doing, is like rebuilding all the story elements and everything so that they can redo it to some degree, I think.
Yeah, because 9 suffers from a very slow battle system. So, like, if you give it an action RPG battle system, then I think it would do really well.
It'd be so good.
Yeah. As for, like, a Blitzball game, like, all I can think of in my head is, like, anytime I'm losing a Blitzball match, I will admit I 100% use the exploit just because I don't want to lose because I'm a bitch. After you score a point, if you catch the ball and then go stand behind your goalie, the AI doesn't know how to get to you, and you can just wait the timer out.
I heard that all the time, and I've never made it work, but, like, I just don't care enough to look up how to exactly do it.
Oh, it's easy. You just go basically, like, literally behind your goalie, the actual sprite of your goalie, and there's nice JDK.
There's literally nothing they can do. Because they'll try and get to you, but they'll keep interacting with your goalie instead, and then they don't really know how to, like, resolve that conflict, so they just spin in circles in front of the goal. It's really funny. They just keep the timer out. And if, for anyone wondering, yes, it's cheese, and yes, it's cowardly, but, like, in Blitzball, sometimes the AI gets a bit cheaty, and I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with this, I want to win. I just want Waka's reels. I could care less about this right now.
Yeah, that's one of those things, like, I think in the Vita version when I tried so hard to, like, do everything, I screwed up Titus's ultimate weapon, so I couldn't get that. Titus. And then to get Waka's, I didn't want to play Blitzball, so...
I call him Titus, too.
It makes more sense. English-wise, it makes more sense. It's the Tide. It's a water-themed game.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, he's got you there.
Oh, 100%. I just call him whatever. It's the same thing with, like, I know some people are like, oh yeah, like Yuna or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I level Yuna up enough to where her only role in my party is literally, oh no, I'm about to die, I'm gonna summon something as a human shield. Like, I don't use summons for anything in the game, because my party is infinitely stronger than any summon in the game, so I almost never use summons unless for some reason I have bad luck, like,
no!
Oh no, 2 of my party members just got petrified, better use Yuna and summon Bahamut. Like,
yeah.
Instant human shield. That's all I do. Damn, JDK, that's some bad luck. Hey. I mean, at least you got that checkpoint right there, though, right? I love this, like, Ghost Tsushima build you got going on. You're just like sneaky katana.
Like, last time I was researching I was told the Moonveil is like one of the stronger weapons to have.
Which one is it?
The Moonveil katana?
You have it?
Yeah. That's my main weapon.
Ah, that's why it's somber. That's right. That makes sense. I found that when I was playing, like, in preparation, like, 3 weeks ago.
Got ratted. Oh yeah, he did. For all the shit talk I have, I am so garbage at Souls games that like JDK can run circles around me at this. I get so greedy so quickly that I just dive in everything.
Definitely gonna be the cause of one's downfall.
After playing Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and this,
So
I'm getting a feel for it, but I'm still not good.
I beat Demon Souls, don't get me wrong. And like
Demon Souls is by far the easiest one. Like,
see, that's funny because like it's half and half. I hear everyone say that, and then I have some people that tell me it's far harder than the rest.
you know why though? I have infinite patience. But like, what makes that game hard for people is the trek. Because in this game, the bosses, you can just reattempt them, right? But in Demon
Bloodborne
Souls,
is goated, though.
Demon Souls, you have to do the whole level again.
Well,
And you have to
okay.
learn how to min-max the level to get to the boss without trouble.
Ugly motherfucker, you dead.
So back on PS3, I didn't know like routes or anything like that, or
Yeah,
like, world tendency or anything. Like none of that mattered to me. And then
Oh, just stay dead. It's better.
I kept going to the Old King because that was the only route I found.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine the first challenging boss in that game is the one that can steal levels from your corpse. How frustrated I got after dying to that fucker over and over when he has a one-hit kill attack that if he lands it and you're stupid enough to stand there and let him do it, he not only kills you, he literally sucks all the XP out of your current level and levels you down one level. And just takes all the souls out of you, throws your corpse aside, laughs at you, and then you get to watch you died come up on the screen.
He's like the boss of the first zone, right? Like,
How do I get over there?
Yeah,
the
he's
third tier boss of the first world, right? And
Yeah.
you can't do it until you've met prerequisites in other worlds.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily have to kill him, really.
Yeah.
You don't really have to go after him, he's just there. And, like, I didn't know better, so I kept thinking, I have to go kill him, and I was so underprepared and underleveled for that guy that he was just stunting my, like, complete growth in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I learned in that game, and I felt like a god, was, like, when you kill the dragon god, like, everyone's like, oh my god, he's so intimidating, and then you learn the
How you
dragon
guys
god
doing?
is the easiest boss in the
Oh,
game.
he's just a pushover. All those kind of event bosses are so, like, gimmicky, right? Like, gimmick bosses are so lame. I just fought one in this one. In this game, there's one in the Volcano Manor that's like a big snake.
Do I ever play Viper? It's like Bloodborne. No, I don't play a lot of Soulsborne games. These guys play them. I don't. Closest thing I play to a Soulsborne game is like Monster Hunter. Like, I'll play Monster Hunter. And I don't even play like meta Monster Hunter. I just play whatever I think feels good. Monster Hunter, most players in Monster
Ancient
Hunter.
Dragon Stone. That's what I fucking
Shit.
need. Let's go.
Hey,
That is a lot of ballistas.
good job.
No.
Oh, Vampires was. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That was a free PSN game for a while.
What?
I have played it. Vampire, but with a Y.
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah.
like
You're like a doctor who's turned into a vampire.
yeah. And the interesting thing is, the good ending is you have to play without using your vampire powers, but it makes the game significantly more challenging in combat.
Oh, really?
Otherwise, the game is like literally you can play it blindfolded if you use your vampire powers.
I was
But
like
the-
kind of interested in that when it was coming out, but like
Yeah.
it came out and it's like, oh, it's just another kind of like mediocre RPG from the Spiders company.
Yeah, so I played it. It's not terrible, but it has what I like to call artificial difficulty. So to explain, artificial difficulty is when the game developer literally just hinders you for the sake of difficulty. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so hard, but I've also like broken both your knees and taken out your teeth and blinded you in one eye, but it's so hard, isn't it? Like, No, you're forcing it to be hard by making it useless. That's not to say Vampire's a bad game, but it uses artificial difficulty in the sense of you can either be a vampire, which makes the game pointlessly easy, but it does it on purpose. It's self-aware, it knows what it's doing. Or you can choose to embrace humanity and reject your vampirism, but it makes the game significantly harder. Like, the difficulty spike is fucking insane. Like, the easiest fight becomes like the most challenging Souls fight you've ever had. Yeah, like, so Vampire is a hidden gem in the sense that the difficulty spike is the reason you play it. It's as hard as you purposely make it. I would say, I know what you're talking about with Spider though, their other RPG where it's like that one that's like, you're going to an island or whatever, and it's a new world or whatever. That was a garbage game. I don't care what anyone says, that game's garbage. They made like this other action RPG that was supposed to be like very Mass Effect-y, and it was
on Mars, right?
No, it was
Oh, I can't do shit.
Uh-oh.
What?
Magic, try magic. It's a ghost.
JDK, they have crystal skin. You have to crit them really hard to break it, but they're not worth fighting.
Oh, run JDK, run.
Did.
Highly recommend just running past them.
Yeah, sweet, you're right. So like Vampire is very much like, the more humanity you surrender, the easier the game gets, but if you want to get the best ending, you have to make the game as hard as possible for yourself. So it's kind of, you tweak the difficulty meter in-game. That's very accurate to what it is. The other, what's the other game Spider did that's so garbage? Hold on. No, I'm gonna call it out, because it's so fucking garbage. I'm gonna try to get it out.
Oh shit.
Greedfall. There it is.
No, fuck.
Greedfall is fucking garbage. I don't care what anyone says.
I'd never heard of
Greedfall
it.
is garbage. It's a game they made that was supposed to be like, it's very like exploring the new world, quote unquote, in an RPG, but magic also exists. So it's very like 1700s, 1800s. Yeah, Greedfall, I don't care what anyone says. I have people that tell me that Greedfall is good if you give it like 50 hours at a chance. Greedfall is garbage. It's the slowest RPG you ever played. The combat system is garbage. The characters are garbage. The writing is garbage. The entire game is garbage.
So what you're saying is that
Sweet.
the game is garbage.
Sweet said it right. Temu.com Dragon Age. It's literally like Wish.com Dragon Age.
Wow.
It's
What?
bad. It's bad. It's just bad.
Which
And
game is Wish.com Dragon Age, sorry?
Greedfall.
Greedfall?
The thing is, the premise of Greedfall is amazing.
I hadn't
But
even
the
seen that
execution
one.
is poor. It was given out as a free PS4 game a while back, so I gave it a chance. And it's just not good. There's no redeeming quality to it. It's just, it doesn't grip you. It doesn't do anything you think it'll do. You can tell their inspiration was Dragon Age. It was very BioWare-y, but they didn't capture any of the magic that the BioWare games had. It felt very fucking dull and hollow. Like, they had such an amazing premise, and then they just shit on it. Like, it was just a hollow game. And then they made Vampire. Like,
I thought they did Vampire first.
they did. That's what I mean, sorry. So they made Vampire first, and it was like, this is interesting. You have an interesting idea. Obviously, it's not fleshed out amazingly because you're limited budget, but like, for what you did with it, this is an interesting concept. Okay. And then
Where are
they
they
made
based out of?
Greedfall, which was France. And then it was twice the budget. And then it's like, okay, but like, how did you fuck this up so badly? I don't understand. Like, Sweet's right. Sweet has the same idea that I had of it. I wanted to like it. I'm not even just going in with a foul mindset. I was like, okay, like, let's do this. Like, it'll have its pitfalls because it's not perfect, but like maybe it'll warm up to it. It has no redeeming quality. Greedfall is the most hollow game you'll ever play. Like, it's so disappointing, it's not even funny.
Technomancer, that was the one of Mars that I saw first from them.
Technomancer, yes. I haven't played that. So, that was 2016 by them, and then they did Steel Rising, which I could care less about. But Bound by Flame and Technomancer are theirs, yeah.
And Greedfall 2 is coming out.
Yeah, I'll give it a chance if they redeem the qualities that the first one did.
They just definitely seem like they're too small of a team for the kind of games that they want to make. Like, they have great ideas, but like, I don't know, just mediocre execution? Is that a good way of saying it? Like,
Yeah.
although, if it's... Oh,
I saw they finally released, and they shadow released it, the Dragon Age, the new Dragon Age trailer, eh?
it looks like a teaser, right?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I have a special place in my heart for Dragon Age and Mass Effect, like old BioWare, but my bar is low, because, like, obviously BioWare has been gutted to shit.
Yeah.
I get it.
My ass.
And that's not to say...
I have
Dragon
one
Age?
friend who's a really big fan of Dragon Age. Point where he has like Dragon Age tattoos, and I was like, wow.
Dragon Age 1, amazing. Dragon Age 2, could have been better.
Yeah.
Dragon Age 1 Awakening, excellent. Dragon Age Inquisition, not terrible, it's very repetitive. but
That's
it's
the
not
one he has
terrible.
tattoos of.
Yeah, Inquisition has good writing, so like at least the characters, the story carry it. The gameplay is very repetitive, which is disappointing. But if you can slog through the repetitive gameplay, it's not terrible.
What? I survived
Oh.
that. Holy shit.
Damn, JDK, what was that?
I don't know. I thought I was dead.
Sweet, are you talking about Dragon Age 1? Or are you talking about, like, because, like, Dragon Age 1 and 2, Dragon Age 1, a lot of people said the gameplay was bad, so in Dragon Age 2, they tried to make the gameplay more fun, which they did, but the story in Dragon Age 2 suffered for it. Yeah, Inquisition was kind of a combination of the best parts of 1 and 2, but it did drag itself a little, I will agree there.
Let's just not let me get out of anywhere.
Now, if we end up talking Mass Effect, I will say this with disclaimer: I'm an absolute just fanboy simp of Mass Effect, so I will tell you all the amazing things about Mass Effect. I actually wear a Mass Effect jacket. That's not even like a joke. My actual like coat I wear in public is an N7 Mass Effect jacket.
Shit is getting out of
So
hand.
I am a Mass Effect fan for sure. And for all the problems and drama. No, JDK. I saw that. Oh, you just rolled slightly the wrong way. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, two was easier to play, sweet, but
Yeah,
like the
Dragon-
story was rough.
I think 2's problem was-
Mass Effect jacket.
Sorry.
We're
I'll be
talking
quiet.
Dragon Age or Mass Effect
Fucking
there?
with you.
So when it comes to Mass Effect, I was just saying that I'm a crazy bias fan, so like I will defend Mass Effect to the death. I know Mass Effect has flaws, I'm not gonna pretend it doesn't, but I'll always be on the positive side, so like I can't be in a debate with Mass Effect because I'll always like just defend Mass Effect like some blind, like just fanboy. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm so in love with the series. Yeah, I even enjoyed Andromeda. Like, I will admit the launch was bad. You got this, JPK. You got this. All right, moment of silence. Boss battle. Let's go.
Did you find Loretta?
Yeah.
He's got this. He's got this.
Mimic tier makes it pretty easy.
No, JDK makes this easy. Just watch.
no, that was a door.
You have a Garrus Quacky and Bathtub. Nice. Yeah, it's your first time seeing the boss. You don't know the attacks. You got this.
Unless you remember Loretta. I remember because when I found her in my first playthrough of the game, I was severely underleveled.
Okay, I mean, he got her halfway without really knowing the attacks, so...
Perfect.
Garrus, Quacky, and Bathtub, though. Yeah. I have an official EA merchandise N7 sweater zip-up jacket with a hood and everything. My wife bought it for me 8 years ago. Still wear it. It's like slightly, it's made to be hydrophobic, so even in the rain, the water beads off of it and everything. In fact, JDK seen me wear it when we used to long ago work at the same office.
I'm surprised you didn't lead that with, not to dox myself, but...
I purposely didn't because you're making fun of me for it, so...
Yeah, I'm also gonna make you lead some words on stream while I take a quick break here.
Okay.
I'm still being called up.
You
Flex
got
that big brain, Puba.
he knows the jacket. Yeah, and the worst part is if that jacket ever breaks, I can't replace it.
Where are you right now, DHR?
I'm trying very hard not to lose my souls. I died against some stupid
I know
plants.
what the big word is.
Oh, I lost 50k, so...
I lost
It's literally right on there right now.
170
Griffin? No, it's not Griffin.
170,000.
Lifting.
That's a big old oofy.
It's more than one level, so I'm trying to like find my way back there without expiring, and I've run out of healing, so I need to be very careful. I should really just teleport back and take another attempt at it. You know, I'm just gonna do that. Fuck it. That's
You
not the
already
right
got
spot.
Loretta finished, I take it then?
Sorry?
You already beat Loretta, I take it?
Oh yeah, I got her.
Yeah, sweet. Andromeda wasn't terrible, but its launch was bad. When they finally patched all that out, though, Andromeda's a decent game.
That's what my friend said. He said it wasn't bad. It's like it's just
the combat is so smooth in it compared to the other games. And it's a good side piece. Like if you don't count it as part of the main series as like a spin-off, it's good. It just the launch was bad. The launch was bad.
there were some, I don't mean to dunk on games very much, but like there were some hilarious like glitch compilations for that game when it launched.
Oh yeah, it was bad. I won't even like sugarcoat that. It was bad. I had it on launch and I literally put the game down because they quickly like tweeted out like, we're gonna patch this, like please, we're so sorry. And I was like, I am so fanboy. I was like, okay, I won't play it till you patch it. And I waited like 3 months for them to patch it and then went back and played it.
So mad.
Yeah, I wasn't happy, but I was like,
something happened at the time, so I ended up skipping it because I was going to get it at launch. Like obviously,
if you were to play it now,
yeah,
it would just be a gentle playthrough. Like it has no issues and it's a side piece. Like it has no effect on the original trilogy. It even explains like this is where it takes place in the original trilogy, but it has no bearing or anything on the original trilogy. It means nothing to it.
You think the follow-ups will be the same?
So
Mass Effect 4 is confirmed a sequel. At first I was like, it's gotta be a prequel, right? Because there's so much they can do with a prequel, like the Turian human war, all this other stuff. And they're like, no, it's a sequel. And I'm like, what can you possibly do with a sequel?
That's what I thought it was going to be, is that Korean war.
Yeah, like the Turian human war, even if, like, that would be a perfect place to start. Like, there's so much lore behind that. Like, I get it. But then they're like, no, it's a sequel. And I'm like, okay, so you've destroyed faster than light travel, but it's a sequel. What? How is this gonna work? Unless it's like crazy in the future compared to everything else. I'm trying. Like I'm keeping an open mind. I'm struggling to see where they're going with this. Because I don't know. I'll say this. Spoilers, I guess. Whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. It's an old game. But all the ability to travel between different star systems gets, no matter what ending you get, gets completely fucking annihilated.
Very bad choice on the ending.
I mean, the epilogue they added free of charge afterwards was a good choice. It did help a bit, but yes.
Just like, if you want your games to keep going into some capacity, like, it's a very terrible way to end it. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, the thing that enables us to make a story in this place, it doesn't exist anymore. What a twist. What will they do?
Yeah, I don't know why they chose that. It was just weird.
It's just supposed to be dramatic, like.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, like, I think I shared the anger other people had, where they're like, the ending is so stupid. Yes, the ending isn't bad, but the reason the ending is bad, quote unquote, writing-wise, made sense. But the reason the ending is bad is because they couldn't figure out a way to make your choices matter. Your choices mean nothing at the end. You get the choice of green, red, or blue.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say on that part. In case you ever want to play it, you haven't. But
yeah, I've it's been out long enough.
Mass Effect. But Mass Effect 2, like, doing all the different choices, seeing how everything plays out, like, the choices in between are amazing. They did such a great job. Mass Effect 2 is a goat.
My friend said the best way to look at it is that the third game itself is your ending. Don't focus on the ending itself. Just, like, focus on the idea that, like, yeah, like, this whole time you spent with all these people in the first two games, yes, like, this is your conclusion to that.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, and I would agree with that, because they do a good job at wrapping up individual storylines.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 1, I will say, if you do get the HD version, Mass Effect 1 is crazy dated, and it's very hard to play. If you can slog through it, good, it's worth it, but I won't sugarcoat it. That game is from 2006, 2007. It's fucking brutal to play. Like, it's slow. And the combat is crazy slow. It's like Knights of the Old Republic slow. Like, I get it. But
I've played one probably the most out of all the games.
Oh yeah. Exploring the planets, holy Christ, driving around barren planets in that rover, congratulations, you found Starfield or Starfield.
Yeah, like, that was so enjoyable back in the day.
Well, it was unheard of back in the day. Now it's like, fuck.
Christ. Well, I'm just trying to figure out how to get my souls back. And now I have enough to level up, just
sweet.
Trying to get the souls that I've lost. What the heck am I doing?
It's an old world.
You were close. You were close, Naruto. It's latent, not latency. You were adding some extra letters there. Yes, it still plays. It still plays better than Greedfall. That's how bad Greedfall is. Mass Effect 1 still plays better than Greedfall. I will agree with that. I gave Greedfall literally 7 hours. I gave it 7 hours to prove itself. I was like, maybe the beginning is just shit. No, Greedfall just sucks. I'm sorry, but it's a bad fucking game. they bit off more than they can chew, and they just did not deliver on what they promised. Simple as that. Also, Keely, you can kick me out of chat. That's fine by me. I'm just here chilling because I got to it.
Yeah, so then you have to like say, oh, and you can kick me out whenever. Got the insecurities on this man.
What? Yeah, but it's your stream, dude. I'm just saying, if you need to focus and get these souls dealt with, I got you, man. No problem. I'm just chilling.
No, it's all good. Booba, you're fine.
I'm just podcasting while you guys are Elden Ringing.
Pretty much. He's talking, bro. It's Sunday night. Having some Booba juice.
Oh, I've had some juice.
Oh, of course you've had some Booba juice.
Don't worry about it.
Man's sitting there like finished a couple drinks and shit and popped on the stream. And then he's just like, oh, I got an open invite to actually be on stream. I'm gonna take it.
Oh, Mass Effect is a game I play through probably once every couple of
Sweet,
years.
thanks for the alert.
100%. No, I will buy Mass Effect 4 without hesitation because I'm a fanboy. Like, they've already got my money. I know there's a high possibility it could be the worst fucking thing EA's ever done in their life. And it could be the most garbage piece of code they've ever written. I get it. I will still buy it because I have to know. Like,
You have to know.
Mass Effect is one of those series where, like, it's Mass Effect to me is what Dragon Ball is to you, Keely. Like, I have to know good or bad. I have to know what it is. It doesn't matter.
Even that new series that has like everybody's turned into babies.
Sure. It don't matter.
I
Like,
don't know if I'll need to check that out, to be honest.
I figured.
No, honestly, like, I guess the better analogy would be, like, Mass Effect is to me what Final Fantasy VII is to JDK. Like,
Oh yeah.
I have to play it. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm a huge sci-fi nerd, and the two biggest sci-fi things in my universe are Mass Effect and the Leviathan. Which
I got my souls.
If you don't know the Leviathan book series, I'm referring to The Expanse.
Oh yeah.
The Expanse is by and far one of the best things to happen to sci-fi in the last 10 years, in my opinion.
Not just a great show, good books.
Great books, and I completely agree with the showrunners saying we're gonna not make the show after this part because the next 3 books are impossible for us to make the show out of. I agree with that. That's fine. I appreciate that they left it open-ended if they ever want to try. But I don't think the last 3 books would make a good TV show because they have to do a 100-year time skip. It just...
Well, I thought it was like 60.
It's like 60 to 100. It really depends on how you want to look at it. But like...
I thought the idea was that they could kind of budget and turn it into like maybe like a, 10 or 20, depending if they do a 10 or 20 in real life, right? Like
if they rework it to work like that, I'd be open to the idea. I just don't. I'm not holding my breath. Like, I appreciate them hesitating on trying that instead of just milking it. You know what I mean?
You watch the show?
Oh, I've seen every episode.
What's his name? Eli? Is it Eli? No. What's the human guy, the strong guy?
Oh, Andy?
Andy? I just like completely forgetting everybody's names.
Oh, Amos.
Amos.
Not Andy. I'm fucking stupid.
No, you're good.
No,
we're both off.
He's an amazing actor.
Yeah,
everyone shit on him at first because they're like, he's so two-dimensional. I'm like, have you read the books? This man nailed that character to a fucking T.
He's so good.
And that actor is so nice in real life. In interviews, he's like, I had a hard time playing this character because like he's such a sociopath, and yet I'm not. Like,
he was in Ahsoka, actually.
Oh,
I just found out he was in Ahsoka, and I didn't know it. they set up a new like General Thrawn, whatever, Admiral Thrawn has like this guard who has like he's like a stormtrooper with a gold face.
Oh, I know who it is. He's that guy?
He's that guy.
Oh shit.
Isn't that cool? I was like, oh my god, I hope next season they do something amazing with him, because like the fact that they secretly cast him as that guy for no reason is just like, okay, they're gonna do something with that character.
Yeah. How much do we care about spoilers for Ahsoka here?
Are we talking books, or are we talking about...
I'm talking chat and like everyone else in this call.
What?
Do we care about Ahsoka spoilers in here?
I've seen the whole thing, so I'm fine.
Been out for a minute, so.
Okay. So like, yeah, obviously, Thrawn's army is a bunch of zombies that are undead.
Yeah,
they are. But the guy with the gilded helmet, being that actor, yeah, he's basically like the head undead. He's Lieutenant Phasma or whatever her name was from like the new trilogy, but 10 times cooler, basically.
Well, here's the thing. In the books, Thrawn has like his right-hand man that he expositions to the whole time, and Thrawn is eventually betrayed by him. But like, he is like a very important and follows Thrawn to the end kind of character. And people, because they've already introduced that character in Rebels, people are speculating that this new guy is going to be that. He's going to be like probably one of the last survivors.
Yep.
And one of the last people who's left and Thrawn actually is able to relate to and communicates to. And eventually Thrawn will push him too far and he will... And
I know some people haven't watched like Rebels and stuff like that or read the books, but I will say this: Thrawn is the greatest villain in Star Wars history.
Yep.
There's never been a greater villain than him.
100%.
You should be excited for him to come to the big screen. And the actor who plays Thrawn fucking nailed him. I was perfectly
What's his name? It's not Mads Mikkelsen, it's his brother.
No, it's not Mads. No, Mads was in Rogue One.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
And his brother plays Thrawn, but I can't remember his name.
I was happy with Thrawn's portrayal in live action. Like, perfectly content with it. I understand, Ahsoka wasn't to everyone's taste, but Thrawn's portrayal was perfect to me. No problem. That's all all I cared about was if they get Thrawn right, good enough for me. And they nailed it. So, no problem. No problem.
There's a freaking tree guardian here, and I don't know what to do. Really don't want to fight one of those.
He's just staring at me, menacingly.
Oh no!
I introduced my son to SpongeBob today, and he actually humored about 2 episodes of it before he's like, meh, put something else on. Put Bluey on. I was like, alright, Bluey it is.
At least that's wholesome.
Bluey is surprisingly good. I will give it to the Australians on that one. Bluey is one of the best kids cartoons I've ever seen.
Rocko's Modern Life.
No, man, that's...
Well, maybe.
Rocko's is, like, weird and, like, fun in, like, a weird, crazy way, but, like...
The trick to Bluey is I can watch it as a parent, and there are certain things said that are only funny to the parents versus the kids. And it's done really well.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll give Bluey credit in that, where I was kind of watching along with my 3-year-old, and I was like, this is pretty good, actually. All right.
It's written in a way for people older and younger to enjoy. Like, you have to suffer through this? Well, you're going to pick up on stuff.
Star Wars? I haven't watched Star Wars since Disney took over. So, one thing to think about that, Naruto, is I agree that, like, Disney's done some really weird things. I would say Rogue One is good. The Mandalorian is pretty good. I'm not going to say The Mandalorian is like the best thing since sliced bread, but I had a great time with it as a spaghetti western.
It was after Rogue One, I would say Mandalorian was the best thing that they did at that point.
Ahsoka is really good, but Ahsoka rewards people who have seen Clone Wars and Rebels. Whereas if you haven't watched those, Ahsoka is okay, but you're going to miss a shit ton of references. Like, the Filoni-verse, which is referred to as Clone Wars, Rebels, like Dave Filoni's Star Wars,
Yeah, it's kind of part of that. And if you haven't seen the Filoniverse, Ahsoka is gonna have a lot of references where you're like, who gives a fuck? But if you've seen the Filoniverse, you're like, oh shit. Rugrats, SpongeBob, Pokemon, yeah.
Shout out to Andor for being like...
Andor was good.
It's probably one of the best things Star Wars has ever done. And
Andor
it's like
was good.
the least Star Wars-y thing.
Yes, Andor was good because they took everything about space wizards and they're like, throw that out the window. Let's talk about the real fucking people who made shit happen. And it's obviously a prequel to Rogue One because Andor is in Rogue One.
Yeah.
And I would just like to say, without spoilers, shout out to Andy Serkis. Great fucking performance in Rogue One.
You know who
Not
gets
Rogue One, Andor.
You know who gets overshadowed in that show? The Scottish guy from Game of Thrones who plays the like imperial like yes man. Who,
Yeah.
He's just such a like, sure man, you can do this. Like, I think that's a great idea. Let's go do this. And he's just such a yes man, and it's hilarious because he's like, I don't know. The Imperials in that show are some of the most imperial people you've ever seen in imperial representation in Star Wars. Like, they're just like, you're like, how can somebody actually believe in the Empire and follow that? And then you have these characters, and you're like, oh, okay, that's how. They're like corporate climb the ladder dudes. It's such a good show. I am disappointed that the head runner is left for the second one, though.
Are they doing a second season of Andor?
Yeah. It was actually slated for 5 seasons when they announced it. But,
Oh fuck.
But they're only gonna do, I think, 2 now. So they're like,
That makes sense.
they're taking the ideas from 3 and 4 and like, or 2 and 3 and shoving it into one thing.
I honestly think Disney needs a kick in the dick and needs to slow down and really focus on like the quality of the writing, because obviously like their Marvel has gone downhill. Like Marvel's dead. I don't care anyone says, they do put out good content here and there, but Marvel is dead. They have driven that shit into the ground.
I think the good thing is that Dave Filoni is now in charge of everything.
Man.
What up,
Yeah,
Tony?
that's true. I will say what I am excited for Marvel is the What If Season 2.
Oh,
I don't care what anyone says, What If is amazing.
it was
And
so
they announced What If Season 2 and put out the trailer for it. I'm super hype, because What If is its own thing. It doesn't answer to the rest of the cinematic universe.
good. Yeah.
And I loved the animation. I was big on it.
I loved how it
Just
went
came-
full Dragon Ball Z at the end of the show.
It was so self-aware and it was so good. I loved it. It was great. I was into it. Because the thing about the Marvel Cinematic Universe is they're very afraid to touch on the power creep that is the Marvel Universe. For example, Adam Warlock can literally look at Thanos, snap his fingers, and go, Thanos is dead. But of course, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Adam Warlock can't do that,
Yeah.
right?
Totally
And I
different kind of Adam Warlock.
Yeah. And I understand why, because
Welcome on in, Tony.
it just wouldn't work, right?
I
But
still haven't
what-
seen Guardians 3.
Guardians 3 is good. If you don't expect anything out of the cinematic universe, if you view it as a one-off of just Guardians 3, it's fun. I had a good time with that one. And they definitely, like, they got to do their mature rating thing where they got to have one F-bomb.
The PG-13 one F-bomb.
Yeah, they did the one F-bomb in the movie. And
Every
they-
X-Men movie was doing it at the time.
I know, they did it in a way, though, where they were self-aware that there was going to be one F-bomb, and they hyped it up to that one moment on purpose just to be douchebags about it.
It's like the locked door or something in the car, right? Like,
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, no matter how bad Marvel does, I will be first in line for Deadpool 3. Like, they've already got my money. 100%.
you think it's going to be PG-13, right?
With Ryan Reynolds still on... With Ryan Reynolds still on board, plus they got Wolverine back, like, done. So, I don't need anything else. I don't give a shit about the rest of the cinematic universe.
That's
Deadpool.
Everybody, Jack is coming back.
And they knew it too, which is why the trailer was literally just Ryan Reynolds going, "Hey Hugh, you want to do a movie? You want to do Deadpool 3? Yeah, okay, Ryan." He just walks away.
Yeah.
Like, perfect. You're right, Naruto, except I will argue that What If Season 2, you should be hyped for that, because What If is good, because it's its own thing. Kind of like Star Wars, like all the Star Wars mini animes they did. What's that series called?
Visions?
Visions. Yeah, Visions was great. I just love the idea of like giving other people the chance to do different versions.
Oh no! Okay.
And
God damn it.
Loki Season 1 and Loki Season 2 weren't terrible. It's just a shame that Loki Season 2 has to like try and fit into the cinematic universe when like they put so much effort into Loki Season 2, but the rest of the cinematic universe has shit the bed so hard nobody cares.
Season 2 of Loki was awesome.
That's what I mean. It's good, but everything else it has to tie into is not. That's the problem. So it gets lumped in with, great, you did well, but who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
I was kind of not sold until the last 2 episodes, and then I was like, actually, they turned that around.
It's kind of like Disney saying, like, Blade is coming back, but they did that by piggybacking off The Eternals, which is the most forgettable Marvel movie I've ever watched. The
Blade
Eternals
is
was...
coming back, though.
Yeah,
What's The Eternals?
The most boring Marvel movie you ever watch. Fight me. It's so boring. The Eternals is so fucking boring, and it's never referenced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe again, despite completely changing the landscape of all Earth. Like...
A big hand, like...
Yeah, it makes no sense to me, but The Eternals was such a boring fucking movie, and I feel bad for everyone who's in it because it had such star power in it, but that rip was just... Oh my god, The Eternals is... You will lose 3 hours of your life and wonder where they went. It has no entertainment value whatsoever. You care nothing about any characters, and the end fight scene is fun for 5 minutes until you realize, oh, they've literally just copy-pasted this out of, like, Superman. Holy shit, this movie is so bad. Like, I have never... The funny thing about The Eternals is I can have a bad opinion about a Marvel movie, and at least one person will come out to fight me. For The Eternals, everyone just unanimously agrees, yeah, this was just a waste of money. Why did you even make this? Like, nobody cares. I haven't met one person that's like, The Eternals was good and you're an idiot. Like, there's nobody that likes that fucking movie.
They really
It's
wanted it
just
to
bad.
be like the next stepping stone kind of thing.
Yeah.
They wanted it to be an ensemble cast movie that was going to really like add and expand to the universe, but it doesn't quite do that. I had a terrible time watching that movie in theaters. Unfortunately, there was somebody who was like there with like a helper, and they could not stop themselves from talking throughout the movie, and like, or no, it wasn't their helper, it was like their parents. So like it was like an adult individual who was not able to control theirself, and like they just kept talking through the whole movie and asking questions because they couldn't comprehend the story. And everybody in the theater kept looking back, and it was like clear, like, oh, the parents brought their kid, their adult kid, to the movie and don't even care that everybody else in the theater is like having a terrible time, because it's like, I'm sorry, just wait for streaming.
Disney can't do What If, could they? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Naruto. Like, the What If Season 1 was just super fun.
It was so good. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
What If is just an excuse for them to be like, oh, we'll just play with the multiverse and have fun with it.
Like, they can't do the What If from Keely clip this shot. Thank you.
What?
They can't follow the comics spot on for What If, because the What If comics were based on what was going on in the comics.
Yeah.
But like, what they did with it was amazing. I think it's a bunch of stories that are like similar to things you know, but don't have to follow it exactly. What else could you want? Like,
yeah, what if is literally what the title suggests. Like, what if Captain America was actually what's her name, Agent
Carter.
Carter.
Yeah, what if Agent Carter became Captain America instead? And that's one of the episodes. And it's good.
No!
Or like it does the zombie Marvel thing. Like, what if Doctor Strange fucked everything up and everything was zombies? Like, great. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and the animation style was really pleasing. Like, it wasn't terrible at all.
I love Ultron taking a bite out of the galaxy like a burger. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, because they went with Infinity Stone Ultron, which is like he makes Thanos look like a joke.
Yeah.
Like in the comics, Ultron is infinitely stronger than fucking Thanos. But yeah,
do you think
they basically showed what real Ultros was like, not like Avengers 2.
Ultros, squid?
Ultron, sorry.
Ultros.
Yeah, Ultros. You know, the Final Fantasy boss.
Yeah, I'm sorry, he's an octopus.
Yes, he is.
Almasius Massisus.
Did anybody fight him in Final Fantasy X-2 or 13-2?
So
he's in the
13,
DLC.
2, and 3, I never played. I never gave them a chance because at the time I hated 13.
Oh yeah.
But I want to go back and play them because I never got to give them the proper due. Everyone's telling me 13-2 is amazing. 13-3,
it's better. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's just it knows some of the flaws with the original game and it tries to do better. But I wouldn't say it's amazing. That's overhyping it.
No. You little asshole.
What's up, JDK? Where are you at?
I'm fucking just farming runes.
Nice. Oh, you're on the bridge. Or the tree branches there again.
Yeah.
They're like fairly easy enemies that...
Oh man.
That's a good spot.
Naruto and Harry Potter fanfics, yeah. I can't say I've read a lot of fanfics in my day.
Oh.
I definitely don't shit on people who do. Like, it's fine if they do. I can't. I don't have any experience with it. As a D&D writer, though, I will say I draw inspiration from all directions. So I guess you could say I write fanfic in the sense of writing D&D campaigns.
That's exactly what my D&D campaigns were. They were...
This is more or less taking like established characters from stories and then either writing with said characters or writing yourself into stories with said characters.
True, I guess. I do draw inspiration from all directions of writing D&D campaigns and whatnot.
It's not so much characters for me, it's more so like world information. So I read a book series and they had like a big crazy wall of like bells that were like defending the entire kingdom, and like they were so crazy that it would like destroy anything that approached it. And I was like, that's really crazy. And so like when I DM'd, I was like, I'm gonna put that into my campaign. Like,
No, it's fair.
like,
It's fair.
like I like cool things, and like, you know, the Genon canon in Final Fantasy VII, like that's something incredible. That's like, what if they have this weapon that is like, you know what this is, but it's like 100 to 1,000 times bigger than you'd expect. Like, that's the kind of thing I like to borrow and put in my campaigns. Not so much people,
No way, not again.
but like maybe people's behaviors.
Fuck, from off screen, that's the worst.
I know it wasn't.
No, I get you though, DHR, for sure. Like, I do a lot of world building. I purposely leave out details when I do descriptors because I want the player to use theater of the mind to fill in the blank the way they think it is.
Yeah.
And those are non-important details too. So it'll always be just like, what do you think it looks like? Which is fine. But yeah, I'm very much aligned with. Yeah, I'll let you fill in the descriptors while I just kind of build the world around you, like the rules and like how the world works, that sort of thing.
Heck yeah.
But if a descriptor becomes like an important key element, then it's like, well, I guess I have to make a ruling on that, right? But beyond that, no,
I like the player kind of describing things, and then like if the players can come to a consensus on what something looks like, I just make it canon. Just go, all right, cool, that's what it looks like. Sure.
No.
That said, I have been slowly redeveloping a new D&D campaign. It's not anywhere near ready, but if I do another one, I think I'm going to switch to Foundry VTT and then get that set up. There's so much I can do with that. The trouble is playing D&D when you're an adult is fucking impossible.
Oh my god.
You try getting a group of people that have day jobs together.
Right?
Fuck.
That's why I kind of slid off of it.
No, I'm creating a world where it's really easy to run one-offs in, but like combine them into like a bigger world.
So if you're there, you get a little piece of the information in the story, but if you're not, then
Yeah,
no big loss.
What you're saying, yeah, like Naruto says, yes, I would do it over Discord using Foundry VTT. I used to use Roll20, but honestly, Roll20 is garbage. There's like infinitely better resources out there, and Foundry VTT, in my opinion, is kind of the pinnacle, but it is the most technically inclined. So once you have it set up, it's great, but you just need to get it to that point. It has some technical boundaries for the DM, but not every player needs to own it. Only the DM needs a license to it, and then all the players can connect through web browser once you have an instance server running with it.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, so all I have to do is set it up on my end, and it has the ability to, like, when you move your token around the virtual tabletop, I can set up like walls so you can't move your token through it. I can set up ambient sounds that play if your token gets close enough to it, so your browser starts playing that music or that sound. Like, it has so much potential, and only the DM needs to have a license to it. So I pay for it, I own it forever, and then you connect for free as a player. Yeah,
that's pretty incredible.
Such a great idea, and it's been going for years. I've been following it for a while, and the updates are still going. Like, I'll probably invest in that when I'm ready to.
It's actually scary to think of, because I think it's been 20 years since I DM'd. I'm doing my math right, which is just like, ooh, feeling old.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll get there with, like, I have a whole world that's slowly, like, I have a shell of it, and I'm just filling in, like, a lot of the lore bits and whatnot, so wherever somebody wants to start, or wherever they want to, like, be involved in, I can create, one-shots or whatever through those areas and things like that. But it's a process. It takes a while. And then I gotta find time to actually run things.
Yeah, it's not easy to find that time.
I can schedule the time, I just gotta have everything ready to go. And then I have to play test with everybody, because the way Foundry works is I gotta do a bit of port forwarding on my end, and then make sure that we can connect to my client. Not impossible to do, but because other people are involved, I have ones where, okay, can you connect, can you test, just so everything's ready. Nobody wants to do tech support on the day of, right?
Yeah. My bad.
That's fine, DHR. I wasn't calling you out. We didn't think of the fact that you didn't have a USB headset ready to go.
I didn't either, but I think I found a solution. I just have to... I have a Bluetooth headset, not a Bluetooth, a 2.8 gigahertz headset. I just need to charge the damn headset.
Oh, okay.
It's been
tested it.
It's been plugged in through nothing because I don't need to actually power it when I'm just plugging it in. I'm wearing it now, in fact.
My wife recently got me a Logitech headset that's using USB 3.1 with a tiny sensor.
Yeah.
Just a quick plug-in sensor. Works for PlayStation, works for PC and whatnot.
Nice.
I can charge the thing for an hour, and it's good for about 25 hours.
25? Damn.
That's what I'm on right now.
That's awesome.
I also use it for work too. It's about in the range of about 80 to 100 bucks. It's not a professional grade headset, but I mean, for what it does, it works.
Yeah, it seems to be working great.
Yeah. JDK is just wrecking these like weird bulbous guys.
Oh, the big guy he's fighting right now took me a bit.
No problem for JDK, he's got this.
Nice, good.
No!
Oh, spoilers, JDK. I'm on a delay, so I hear him scream in anguish, and then I'm like, oh no, what's about to happen? And then it happens.
The skinny medium one got him.
Well, I mean, he had to fight them both at once.
Yeah, he killed the big one, and the medium one got him.
I mean, at least he's just fighting literally things right outside the checkpoint, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. As long as you're patient, you can get back your health. That spot is exactly what I was talking about earlier in the stream. Is like, this is a really good spot where like everything gives you like 2,000, about 1,600, whatever, and it's like barely. If you're just patient, just clear it
What
out.
up, Axel?
Nice.
Alright, Boba, with a shout out. Axel, how was your
God damn it.
stream? You were doing some Persona 5. Were you doing it with Mountain? You guys normally do the Persona on Sundays, right? Charlie! Oh no. Oh yeah. Wait, it's cost me. Hi, Mountain. Minus everything crashing. Good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I just lost 100,000 rooms. Go fun in, Raiders. Go fun in.
Oh, Mountain's here too? Oh, boy.
Oh, 100,000 runes. Poor guy.
He's muted us, he's having a chit chat.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
I'm stuck in a room because there's a revenant outside of it, and I can't get out of it.
Yeah, it was super funny. A streamer I watched play DBD primarily, like 80% of what he does is Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's been doing a little bit of no-fix of GTRP, so I was watching him do that for about 30 minutes, which was fun. Alright, it's fun. I get on Twitch the next day and it's like, oh yeah, to promote GTRP, here's a free like subscription token for you. And I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna say no.
That's awesome, though.
So then I was watching you and I was like, oh, that's fucking annoying, switching through to you.
What is going on with this enemy? Oh god. Alright. Reactionary
Thanks
sounds.
so much for the raid, Axel. Thanks so much for the raid, Mountain. Make sure you guys go check out both of these incredible individuals.
Welcome to the stream, Axel and company.
You know, Mountain, we won't have to want to see each other since WWE 2K
Let me out of this room.
DHR, I need you to get Helldivers 2 when it comes out, by the way.
Come again?
I need you to get Helldivers 2 on your PS5 when it comes out too.
I played the first one, you know.
So you're one of the only people I know that has played it.
I didn't beat it.
No, but that's the thing.
No
Nope.
way.
Nobody believes me about Helldivers 1. I'm like, you know what part of the fun and difficulty was? And they're like, what? I'm like, friendly fire.
Yeah.
That game was built around friendly fire, and it's fucking
It's
hilarious.
insane.
Honestly, with your Superstar, I've only kind of actually haven't actually played around as them yet, but they've done some work. More so, actually, saw when Mining was doing his streams the other day, and he was doing the war games. Oh, we did Team JDK versus Team Mining. So I'm actually mostly interested to take a lot of the assets from your character there and you know, work them into some other wrestling video games. You know what I mean? I was kind of brainstorming about that today, actually. About like your faction and what's it going to look like. Who else is going to be in there? Axel, you're good, my dear. Thank you again so much for the raids coming on through. I definitely am overdue to pop on into your stream and say hey, hi, hello. I appreciate you coming on in with Mountain. And you have yourself a good night as well, too. Much love to you as well. I'll catch you somewhere down the road.
Alright, boys, I'm gonna take off for now, but you all have a good stream.
Oh, thanks for hanging out with us.
No! You got this. That was just.
Just shut the fuck up and leave home.
Made it! I made it!
Look, man, you're just playing the long game. It's okay.
To the
my
side of
God,
grace!
No, we're not using
Sit!
that joke after you.
Bye.
Okay? Go look for the 6-pack in the back of the raft, okay?
Oh. Whatever. God damn.
On any other day, on any other time, but today, nah. You have a good one, buddy.
Take it easy. Alright. Oh, JDK, I made it to the next fight of Grace. I'm like,
You did?
I'm deep.
Like after like the boss and shit that I'm not even bothering to go back towards?
Yeah. I think from the boss to one, and then from that one to the next. Incredible.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting ready to probably turn this off for the night 'cause it's
That's
almost
fair.
o'clock. And I'm starting to get tilted.
I think what we need to do is get you some somber smithing stones and the bells for it. I think that's what Waffles would have said, is like you need to find the ability to power up your weapon.
Yeah, well, I have done that though. I did do some power-ups and I changed my armor.
But like you said, your weapon's like what, +8?
+9.
Mine's
I
plus
think.
24, man.
You've also been playing this off stream. Shut the fuck up.
I only did it for like 4 hours. Like,
Okay, well then why aren't you like sharing your secrets then?
I am always willing.
I am always willing. Just not while I'm working on my own.
I was trying. I'm trying to help you.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh shit. The fuck?
This is one of those games that's just like easy to fucking incite my rage meter.
No doubt. I remember getting that way with the first Bloodborne, because that was my first Souls game, and this is now my fourth? Yeah. The fourth game in this, like, genre. So I'm definitely accustomed to, like, how
Fuck
to
you,
do.
fat fuck. Oh, fuck off, Ant.
Whoa. I'm in a new zone. Do you want some help with... Well, you have your Mimic tier, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So I guess me helping wouldn't do that much.
Well, maybe not here, but at the boss.
You want to try and do couple attempts of us versus Loretta?
Maybe. Let's see where I get with trying to harvest stuff here.
Okay. Just as the closing.
It is getting pretty late though too.
Just as the closing event. Just like one. I gotta be getting close because I found pools of scarlet rot.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be on the way.
I think I could be at the second last site of grace.
Oh, really? Crazy.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Like I said, just because I'm a large fields of scarlet rot, I assume that means I'm getting close to Melania.
How much do I need for my next level up? Seven, 2, 8, 7, 1.
Now that you have the whole map too, that's another thing that you can do, is you can try and find all the America's Tears or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
How much does one heal help for you?
One heal?
Yeah. Like close to half your bar?
Close to, yeah.
Yeah, that's about normal. You're only probably missing like one upgrade.
Close.
The creators of this game made a game called King's Field on PlayStation 1. They did about 4 games in that series. 3 on PlayStation 1 and 1 on PS2. And Elden Ring is the closest to what that vision was. Like what they wanted to do with King's Field. I feel like they really achieved that goal. With Elden Ring, they're like, it's the closest to that old series. Because the scope.
I'm about to level up here, and
Nice.
then I'm good to take a stab at the boss.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Let me know what the name of that spot is. Is it the Promenade? No, it's not the Promenade. It's the... Plaza? The town.
So... It is... Owl Tree Town Plaza.
Yeah. I've spawned. I'm dropping my call sign. It's right where I spawned, so. Yeah. That, like, patch of ivy that's by the grace there.
What's the... hold on, what? Oh.
Nice. Here we
First
go.
try. not broken anymore. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm trying to remember where to go.
My controller battery is low.
Uh-oh. So run past these fuckers, right? Yeah.
Oh no, here comes those motherfuckers. Go, run.
Oh!
Never mind, you dead.
The one with the spear is broken. You could probably kill it. The other one is still deadly. Where the hell is she from there? I think there's a closer side of Grace, but I could be wrong.
It might be.
Yeah, I think if you push past this point, like we did.
He's right over there. It's right over there, see? So where is the closer side of Grace?
It's an elevator. Trying to find it, but I can't remember. I thought there was a shortcut you could open. If you teleport back to where I left my side of Grace, I'll put mine down again. We can just try again. Sorry, man.
You're on.
Definitely didn't expect the crystal people following us.
The fuck? Why would you change who you're looking at? Stupid. No, I put that on my finger. Damn it. What I wanted to do. If you're in the same spot.
Yeah, I will in a second. I just have to clear out the enemies stopping me from fast traveling back. I did it. It's alright. Alright, summon signs down. Should be ahead of you there. Sorry.
Oh, good. No, not again. And do not see you.
Use the fur calling remedy.
Yes, I did.
Talk to the site of grace and just sit for a second.
There you are.
Sometimes when if I die and you only summon me for a small amount of time, then
It gets like stuck or something?
no, it's still on, so you don't need to use another one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right.
Fucking hell.
No, what the fuck? That's fucking...
Annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's down again. I don't know how he spawns so fast on you. Wonder if it's something to do with multiplayer.
I don't know.
There is a shortcut though. I'm pretty sure you can get to the second one from like just after those. Okay. Where'd you go? There you are. I was like going down there to see like...
Way. Just run past these.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is where the shortcut is. It's to the left of here. Oh fuck.
Yeah, right around where these lizards are.
Go, go, go. Yeah, once you've done that, we can go from that site of grace and just take the elevator. It's much easier.
Peyton Phil Gaming with a rate of 10.
Nice.
Come on in. Yo, I'm Jose6848. Thank you so much for the follow. Peyton Phil Gaming, thank you guys so much for the raid. How you doing? How's your nights going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid.
Hey,
Okay, this side of grace, much better. How come I can't touch it though?
I'm in your game. I'm gonna leave. You stay there.
Okay,
I'll drop a sign at that one instead, and then that'll reset all the enemies.
okay, sounds good. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Hey, I'm Jose. Thank you so much for the follow. Hold on, let me give you guys a shout out here. You guys are playing some Elden Ring as well too. How does your Elden Ring play go through?
Nice.
For those of you who don't know, I go by the name of JDK Nonstop. I am a variety streamer from Vancouver, Canada. is. What's the have you heard of that DHR, the Elden Ring lottery?
Lottery?
Mm-hmm. You did get me good in the Elimination Chamber match, Mountain. That's what I was talking about.
I've never heard of the Elden Ring lottery. Is that just
I'm not either.
getting lucky in some way, or is there something more to that?
Possibly.
Because there was that guy with the bucket on his head that was helping people do Millennia. It's like, getting him to help you is kind of like winning a lottery. But I don't think he's doing it anymore.
There's a glitch that gives random player great enemy felled over and over when the other players rest at the bonfire. Really?
Never happened to us.
Call it the lottery. Well, it sounds like you have to trick it some way. Is there a specific way of having that happen there, Peyton Phil? Well, I can see your gold sign. Hold on. I still gotta touch this site of grace. Hold on a second here. Did I already have this one?
Yeah, that's the first one in the zone.
Well, how is this one? What? When this one is closer?
Yeah, because we take the elevator now.
Oh, I see, I see.
You didn't have that before.
We don't know how or why, it's always random. I see, okay. So it really is like a lottery then.
It's always random until it isn't. When somebody figures it out stream running, speed running or something.
Someone is loading in or after a player death.
Oh yeah, neat.
So you gotta cheese it some way then, basically. Oh, so we can use the lever now to call the elevator, I see.
Yeah, and as long as we don't trigger those giants in the middle island, they're walking the other way, so just walk past them. So much easier.
Alright, let's go. Oh, hold on. Do I got any crab? I don't think I do. We play with 6, so a lot of fun desyncing issues. Ah, I see. How many people can you do at once?
3, I think, co-op. Ah! Why am I getting hit?
Why are you getting hit? Is a really good question. Seamless co-op mode? 28. Could you imagine fucking Lethal Company style 5 blocks in Elden Ring?
Oh, that would be insane. Yeah, we're just playing on PS5. Oof. Holy shit! Ah!
Well, rip the team. Thanks for the help.
Hell yeah. I hope that helped.
Yeah, it did. But I'm still gonna die. come on.
Oh, I see how you've done it. Your healing is on your hold X button. Right?
No, triangle.
Yeah, sorry. Hold triangle, press left or right, right?
You just had to have a deep inhale. You jinxed me. I'm blaming you. God damn it, DHR.
I'm so sorry.
That's all good.
That was good though. Like, one more?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Sign is down.
And I'm looking for it. Oh no, that's mine.
That's it there, beside you.
Oh, that is yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. It's late, but it's bedtime for us. Have a great rest of your stream. Nice to meet you too, Kate and Phil. Make sure I give you guys a follow back here as well too, so I can check you guys out as well. Next time you're live as well. Thanks for coming on through with your community. Thank you guys so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the raid. And have a good night. I'll catch you soon. Happy Elden Ring.
There's a follow from DHR.
Hey, let's go, my man. Yeah, DHR is also live right now on Twitch as well too. For those in the chat, want to go hit him up. He is the other voice that you've been hearing, and also the guy that you see running around on the screen right now. We've been doing these multiplayer Sundays for what feels like coming up on 2 years, I think. Because we started with what?
Returnal.
Takes Two? No, we did It Takes Two first.
Oh, did we?
I'm pretty sure we did. Or did we do It Takes Two after Returnal? I feel like we did It Takes Two before Returnal.
Huh. Maybe I was like, this is kind of like Returnal, and then jinxed us.
Well, because It Takes Two, you needed to have somebody else to play it with, right?
Yeah. Hurry.
I'm pretty sure I'd have to check the archives. Maybe I'm
No,
wrong.
I think you're right. I think we were playing. There was like a boss that made me think of Returnal. We did Final Fantasy VIII and some other like competitive streams.
Oh yeah, the race. No, that's the shit back.
God damn it.
Oh wow.
No, 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 no. Woohoo!
Oh, that was nice talking.
Nice.
Great enemy fell. Loretta's mastery. Loretta's Warsicle. Loretta giving me a bunch of motherfucking runes to go level up.
Yeah, don't forget to spend those.
Oh.
That's a nice way to close it out.
Yeah, I think so. And you got some money out of that too, so
Yeah,
win-win.
almost a level.
Almost an entire levels.
You probably got a whole level.
Yeah, I got 2 levels right now. Let's do endurance and let's do some of these other ones down here. Intelligence, I think. No, my dex I think I want. Yeah. There we go. Level 111. How about them apples? Cool. Well, I do think that is a great place to close her out for the night as well. It is already 1:16.
Spent 60 hours with this character. I can't believe it.
I can.
Game's huge.
Yeah, but the game is also fun as well too, so can't forget that.
I hope the DLC is
DHR?
good.
Yeah, whenever it comes out.
I also hope it's not too much.
Like cost-wise?
No, like intensity.
I'm not going back to WWE, Naruto. I'm ending stream. It is late. I have to work tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, man.
Oh no, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the chat. It's all good, bro. I'd probably still be up till this point anyway, though. But yeah, you have a good one, Naruto. But anyway, DHR, it has been a slice as always.
Yeah, man.
Edging our way ever closer to the end of this big, fantastic journey known as Elden Ring.
Yeah.
And good thing to point out, though, next Sunday is Christmas Eve. And then Sunday after that is New Year's Eve. I don't know what your schedule looks like, but...
I think if we're doing the Lethal Company on Wednesdays instead.
Yeah, I think those will actually be pretty good, so...
We'll figure that out. I gotta talk to you about that, and then...
Yeah, and then if anything, we'll be back on the Sunday streams in the new year, probably on the 7th.
We almost beat this. Almost.
Almost beat this? Who knows? We'll see. We might maybe pop up a special stream or something like that over the next couple of weeks here or whatever have you, because people slow down for the holidays, so...
Yeah.
But you and I will definitely, yeah, we'll hop in a call or something like that, and we'll figure shit out. So
Awesome. All right, man. I'll let you go, and I'm just in the middle of an ad, and then I'll do my little good night. So.
Yeah, no worries, man.
All right.
Everybody on your side, thanks again for coming on out. And DHR, I will catch you soon. I will catch you Wednesday for Lethal Company.
Hell yeah.
We'll be running that for sure.
All right, man.
All right, you have a good one, man. Take care, bro.
Later.
Peace. Bye.
All right, well, JDK's just disconnected, and we finished up fighting Loretta in his game there, so that's the end of the night. Good progress. Didn't get to see Melania, but we tried. We tried. I don't think we'll beat this before the end of the year, so a strong attempt. Anybody who's still out there, thanks for watching. You have yourself a good night, and we will see you next time. Probably on Lethal Company Night, which we'll be announcing on the Discord, so watch the Discord or the Twitter and you'll see when that's happening. I think it's on Wednesday, but we'll see. And everybody have a good night. Peace.